What it do, fool? What it is, kid? What it was, cuz our BG was the scene kings and queens. It is T with two E's.
And Legendary Max.
And this is the Level Up Exp podcast where we talk everything high school football.
Yes, this week we went to the Kinkaid versus Episcopal game. And one thing before I talk about the game, that parking was atrocious.
God awful.
I got there a little late. I got there like 7:05, 7:10. It took me 30 plus minutes to find parking.
And I got there even later. When I got there, they already had security like in the streets telling us like, just go ahead, park in this neighborhood. You can't even.
And by the time like people were like, the stadium looked like it housed maybe like 1,000 to 2,000 people. There were probably like 3,000 to 4,000 people there.
Facts.
But it was so big.
Homecoming.
Yes, it was homecoming.
I'll give them that.
But it was so big at the end. We had to like leave in sections.
You know what don't make sense? I hope somebody answers this question. Kinkaid, why is it that you're the home team? That's your stadium. Why are you on the other sideline away from the crowd? I'm assuming it's because of like distractions, but like I've never in life seen that at all.
Distractions really didn't matter that night, but
you're not wrong. What observation did you have, back?
Well, like I said, I got there late. I got there like maybe 5 minutes in the second quarter. Episcopal was winning 14-0. Then they scored again before half. So it was 21-0. I'm like, oof, not looking too good. Then all third quarter, no one scored. So by fourth quarter, it was still 21-0. Like, yeah, it looks like it was a wrap. I would have left, personally, I would have left early, but we had to talk to some people after the game.
Fact.
But surprisingly, hold up, Episcopal fumbled the ball 5 times. Were y'all trying to give them a chance? Because y'all made an instant game. Because Episcopal fumbled the ball 5 times. And Kinkaid was able to score twice with the help of Micah Bell. He scored 2 of their touchdowns, running shotgun as a quarterback the whole time. Another thing. Kinkaid, both their quarterbacks are apparently hurt, so they had no quarterback. That was mainly one of their big reasons why they were struggling the whole game.
Facts. But that Michael Bell, I'm so glad like you put him at running back last week on our mid-season level up team, which I mean defense will still win. But whatever, man. We're not gonna get into that. That guy, he was their only weapon. They threw the ball a couple times, but there was a good reason why they didn't. No slugs. Thank God for Michael Bell. That young fella can ball. There was a 2-point conversion. We were near the end zone, like what, the 15 maybe?
Yeah,
so the play was like right in front of us. He got a handoff, 2-point conversion. He got a handoff, broke 2 tackles in the backfield, and outran the rest of the defense into the end zone. I know there's no way. I mean, he don't need it. He's already ranked, but there's no way like you don't put that on your huddle.
Oh, factual statement.
But Maxwell, speaking of huddles.
Oh, yes.
So, for those who don't know, we played football at St. Pius X High School. And with that being said, we have our own huddles.
Yes, sir.
We used to make plays. Boys been doing their thing. We both started. So, like, we got some huddles, man. And we decided for this episode, we want to break it down for you guys. Just to entertain ourselves. So, we got Max going first. He has his huddle. And I'm going to break it down. And I haven't seen this. So, this is going to be my first time. This is going to be y'all's first time if you weren't already on my guy. So let's break this down. Maxwell Milner, tackle. Number 60.
Take off stuff for tight end. Bad catch,
I love that. I didn't see that coming. No.
Are you finna start?
Let's get this is junior year. This is junior. We're not gonna do all of it, but let's see some of this.
Now, from my memory, I think I saw this maybe like a year or 2 ago. Not a lot of these plays need to be on there, but we're just gonna play. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's see what happens.
3, 2, 1, go. That doesn't work like that. That's crazy. Oh no, started.
All right, Bobo played right tackle. He played right tackle junior and senior year.
Man, bend down more.
Okay. So I like that. So it was a run to the then. Shout out Micah Massey. That boy was hard, right? We got another segment later on. And I got something about Micah. That boy can run hard, man.
Yeah, bet
all right, so he's at right tackle. All right, pass pro, Stonewall, good play. You gave the quarterback time, overthrow, but that's why didn't you cut the highlight off after the pass? Okay, run them through. That's good. Damn, doggone it, man.
It's my highlight.
The past 2 plays, he showed incomplete passes. Why did you not cut it off? You could stop it at any point. That's a good block. Would I give you? You
catch that?
No. Oh, is that a pick? No, it wasn't.
Was
you gotta stop. You gotta stop these Hudls, but it's too late now. All right, so pass pro.
It's way too late. Just like
Stonewall.
7
I like
years
that.
ago.
Moving your feet. I love that. Stayed in front. That was a good mirror.
I did not like these orange jerseys.
It's like that was trash. I hated them so much.
Terrible.
So much.
We wore them twice.
Okay. Stonewall. Moving your feet. I love it. Going nowhere. That's a touchdown. Good for you. You set that play up. Right tackle. I like your stance. I feel like you got out kind of slow, but good Stonewall block. What team is this? This must not have been a...
No, it's not Stafford. What's this? Red team?
It's just kind of looking at the players. I know they're not very good. No slugs. Stonewall. Boy, it's not going anywhere.
Oh, I remember that.
I remember that because he should have showed you out the ball.
Facts.
Mike, shout out.
He did something with it.
You finna run. I could just tell by the lunge. Oh, that should have been a flag. Good block. That's a great block. Oh, he fumbled. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I should have cut these off.
You should have. This is bad. Why did you not cut this
This
off?
was my first time making highlights.
I'm not kidding you. Pass block. My only thing I would say is I feel like you could. That's a good doggone.
All right, let's get to this.
Is that Sam Vituli?
I believe so.
Shout out Sam. That boy was a dog. I wished you would have been a little more physical, but like nobody was getting around you. Good hands, good feet. I might have had you on my mid-season level up team. All right, this is senior year. Let's see what we got.
A real dog then.
A real dog. Okay, but I'm more confident. Knew the system. Let's go. What are we looking like? That's a good pick. I like that picture.
I'll break up another picture a little later.
Ooh, that's a good block. Look at you. I like how your feet are square. Maxwell, you pretty good.
Oh yeah, it was a gray All-American game.
It was a dog. You got a picture with the lineman?
No.
All right, so right tackle again. Been right tackle for 2 years. Boom, fired out. Good blocks, hand moving, feet moving. Drop them to the ground. That's what I'm talking about. Off the line, double team. Another pancake block. 2 in a row. This already your better highlight. 2 pancakes in a row. Okay, out in space. What we gonna do with that? I wish you hit him a little harder, but you're driving him. You're driving that man. It's a pull. Okay, second level. Good hit. Another pancake. That's 3 pancakes in 4 plays. I love it. Hand in the dirt. Drive out, push out. Oh, man. You got to push it to the end zone. Into the end zone. That's how you block. That's how you drive your feet.
I think this season I put my hand on the ground. I didn't like the way I was doing it last year.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that. Stone, not going nowhere. Spin move didn't work. Boy, that's how you see. See, that's what I'm talking about. When his hand's in the air, that's when you got to drop him in the dirt. To let him know you're not playing no games. Drive out the ball. Double team. I'm not lying to you. That's
my boy Jay
That's
Snow.
a good 8. That was a good 8 yards. Y'all pushed him back. And shout out Jay Snow. He was like, what, 180 pounds at the most, playing right guard, holding it down. In space, moving around.
That jet
That's
right.
a block. Okay, downfield. That's what I'm talking about. Downfield blocks. Boom. Oh, yes, sir. That's how you drive somebody. That should have been consistent every single play. Look at that. Dropped. But you're very good at double team blocks. I'll give you. Who is that?
Is it everyone's good at double team block?
No. I mean, like, you drove your man. I think there was a holding. You drove your man into our hated rivals. Locked down. And the best thing is, like, you got like 50, 60 pounds on a lot of these dudes. No, pancake block. I absolutely love it.
Is this Thomas?
Yes.
Where's Lorenzo?
He is right outside line. I mean, right defensive end.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm not gonna say anything either. All right. Isn't everybody good at double teams? No.
Yes.
They should be, but it don't. That's good. That is some good, powerful. I really wish you just threw somebody in the dirt. But I love these blocks. Okay. I think you're better at pass pro. Look at that. Running past the running past the you're not wrong.
Coach will low throw the ball.
That man will throw a football. I mean, that's the reason Greg Gunnell is that's the reason why like he holds pretty much all the Texas high school football records.
Not wrong.
Boys aired it out. Stonewall. I like these blocks. See, you say you're cutting it off no matter what happens, good or bad play. Drop your feet.
I mean, senior, obviously, I learned that.
You learned that. you mastered the film. Okay,
right.
so
now, that was me. So now we're going to go see my boy Terrell.
Overall, that was good work. I like your footwork.
Appreciate.
I do feel like you could have been a little more physical at the end. Not the contact, but at the end, I just feel like you could have drove more people on the ground. But T. Franklin highlights. What we looking like?
Let's see where we going.
What we looking like? This is senior year?
This is junior. This should be junior year.
Oh, this junior year.
All right, let's see what you doing.
I will say.
I
messed up my shoulder on that play. Like if you can see when I come up, look at my left shoulder. I heard it junior and senior year.
Were you the type of film that?
Boom.
Not type.
Right, look at my left shoulder when I get up. Mm-hmm. It's dangling. I messed up my shoulder terribly bad.
Is this at 3 different angles?
No, it's a different play. It's junior year. I had 2 plays. I had put it back to back, one far, one close. Now look at my right. My left shoulder's messed up. So when I made this tackle, I just used my right hand.
Okay, Charles. Oh, okay. You still fight on the ground.
I completely shattered. My left shoulder was done.
But yeah, you was still fine on the ground.
I should have got. Look at that.
Read that perfectly. Look at that.
Oh my dog. I was like that. I've been like that.
You was like
there would never be a time I'm not like that. Shout out, Sean. What is it? Sean Kilpatrick. Love that dude. He was a beast. He went to Oregon.
Yes, he did.
Can play in coverage. Can rush the passer.
And he
can stop the run. Not gonna lie, that should have been a flag. I definitely hit him low for no reason. But they didn't call it.
Why'd you show it 2 different angles?
No, I don't remember why I did it. I had no true reason. I definitely hit him low for no reason. Yes, I did. We're still critique.
Yeah.
Look at it. Psych.
I haven't seen anything yet.
Haven't seen anything bad. I know.
Yeah.
I'm that guy. Rarely did I mess up.
Now there's one play I want to critique.
On the junior or the senior year?
It's not his senior year.
Okay. And then supposed to be a block in the back. I'm not going for none of
that. The blitz. Good read. Okay. Got the block. This good stuff. All right, we're gonna go to the senior one. All right, we're gonna see this play real quick.
This wasn't a great play. Shoestring tackle, but
you slowed down. That's what you gotta do. You did what you gotta do. All right, now senior year.
I'm like that, and I've been like that.
Should be okay. Got a picture up. Is this All Saints?
No, this is Episcopal. Look at the top of the screen.
Episcopal. We did play. Is this junior year?
No, I put that one. That was a junior year play, but I put it on my senior year.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what we doing?
Shout out Ayrton Payne. He the one that caused a fumble.
Okay.
Yeah. I played running back in my heyday too.
I think this was here. Like, bro, go score.
What are you talking about? I broke a player. You could run it back. You talking about that play?
I thought it was an interception when I was thinking about it.
No.
Yeah, here. Okay.
Bro.
You got the fumble.
Yes. I spun out of the quarterback. Okay, if I just broke him regularly, that slowed me down. Look at that. Here, but freaking pulled me down. Like, what do you want me to do?
You should have got more blocking. I think that was Cantrell next to you.
He just looked at me.
He just really looked at me.
And I told him when I got up, I was like, bro, just touch that man. Like, I promise you, if you just force fumble, if you just grazed him at all, you scored. But I ain't worried. The very next play, Terrence scored. So, that's Franklin to Franklin connection. If they let the play go another second, boom, I stripped them. But they ain't. Literally one more second. Boy, El Campo, them boys had some running backs on them.
Okay. Ooh, good. Okay. Well, it was a full body tackle, but still a good one.
That boy was gigantic. They tried to clown me on that play too, and I fell. They tried to clown me in that play. They was like, why you ain't go high? I'm like, he got on the ground for a loss of yards. Why are we doing this? I loved our film room. Like, we was very strict. And, like, we had it down, but, like, ours was way nicer and way, like...
Yeah, speaking of film, defense film, like, Saturday morning, they had eyes going, they made mistakes. But, they was chilling. They was just watching film, enjoying the film. Offense, it was like a war room. Like...
Buzz was scared to go in there. Even on a win, y'all didn't want to go back.
Every morning, my heart went like this.
That's funny.
Coach would be running the plays and like, please go. Like he'd be watching the same play like 20 times. I have like a little mess up. I'm like, please, just come on. Like, and he's like, look at Maxwell Bill. I'm like, God, how did you just see that?
That's funny, bro. But yeah.
Speaking of another thing I wanted to bring up. Y'all see this nice picture right here? Me and my quarterback, Clay Roberts. Shout out Clay, man. Shout out Clay. Nice picture, isn't it? All right. I can't find the film, but if I do, we'll put it in. But Clay just scored the touchdown, and we usually run up and like jump and like chest bump. I was too tired, not gonna lie to you. So like in the picture, like I just like it looked like I lifted him up, but like it was like my laziness. But it made for a great picture.
Because you can't tell, so it really looks like you would just try to pick him up, but.
That was a great time. Whoever took that picture, you did a good job.
But this has me thinking. I want to transition. I want to segue. Good highlights. Do you think before I transition, let's say you and I, it was like 1-on-1, and like, do you, in your honest opinion, do you think like,
Terrell, I ain't putting you on the dirt.
I love you so much. I really do. No, you're not.
I'm putting you on the dirt.
Like, so there never be any universe.
Terrell, way bigger.
Any lifetime,
I am way bigger than you.
I'm way quicker than you. I put one foot in the ground, go underneath. There's no play. But anyways, we never went against each other. I can say that. You lucky too. But look. But the transitioning, that reminded me. So like, those are highlights. Those are good things. Yes. But there's some stuff that people don't know that like we gotta kept to ourselves. It's just like a funny moment. And I wanna transition to a thing I wanna call high school confessions, Maxwell. Okay. And I'll go first to give you time to think.
Right.
But this is just kind of like truths or something that happened that you just never like expressed or said. Maybe you and I talked about it, but like not everybody knows.
No, for sure. Yeah.
So I'll start. So I don't know if you saw last week's episode. Not my biggest flex, but like over my friends anyways, the ones we graduated with, I have never played JV football. All right, that's good. That's a good little flex. Now, with that being said, the very first game we got moved up to was me, Timmy, and Charles Carter. We call him Trey. It was against Lamarck. And Lamarck had a bunch of dogs on their team. I'll say that. And so, I don't know if I ever told you this part. Coach DT, shout out to him. He was always cool. He was always real cool. And like, me and him like actually talk and chop it up.
Right.
Coach DT and Darius Law, we called him D-Law. Both of them, like, as the game, we warming up and stuff, they both was like, hey, be ready. Yeah, you might get in. And I was like, yeah, for sure. But like, I didn't think I was touching that field, bro. And I had, my confession, I had no desire to get in that game that day.
Right.
And I don't be sharing that. Because what we used to do, we used to have different blitzes, but it was, in my opinion, they were complex. So on Monday we'll go over film and then kind of look at the they'll write the blitzes on a sheet of paper. So we'll go over film and then work on blitzes. Tuesday we'll do install, which is like you walk through blitzes and stuff like that. Wednesday, you could mess up, but like they will get on you if you mess up. Thursday, if you don't know it, you're not touching the field.
Right.
From Monday through Thursday, they never put me in. They never like worked with me and like went on the blitzes. So I'm chilling. I'm legit like, I'm not touching this field, bro. I'm not touching this field. Like, I'm telling him, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm on varsity. But are you on varsity? Are you on varsity, Max? Like, I'm letting everybody know. The game is going on, and they're kind of carving us up in the run game. And I remember, shout out Coach Hornsby. I think what is he now? He's like the dean.
He's a dean. Yeah.
He's the dean of St. Pius. He was the defensive coordinator our freshman year. He was on the headset talking to the coaches, and he was like, "Man, I need a linebacker, coach." And I heard him. But I was not finna put me in, coach. I just wasn't gonna do it, bro. I'm quiet. Coach Bone pushed me. He was like, "Go tell him." And I was like, why would you do that? So I moved forward, and I was like, I'm ready if you need me, coach. I'm talking about terrified. I'm like, bro, no, please don't do this. He looked at the field. He looked at me. Coach Hornsby looked at that field and looked back at me. I could tell he was thinking. And he's like, nah, go sit back down. And like, I'm trying to look sad, like, because Timmy and Trey next to me, so I'm like, dang, bro. But in my mind, I was like, bro, thank you, Jesus. But I was not trying to get in that game. Not freshman year. I was terrified. So, Coach Hornsby, you ain't had to do me like that. You could have put me in. But I'm so glad you didn't. I'm so glad you did. And like, I told myself, like, I would never, like, from then on, I'm like, I'm going to be prepared. And from legit sophomore, junior, senior year, I knew everybody's position on defense. I'm like, I knew where things are, where to go, because I couldn't allow myself to do that. But that first day, I was so glad I didn't get in.
I have a confession. But before that, I want to bring up 2 instances, like kind of like that, from other players on our team. This was like summer practice. It was like, this was our first week in pads. And it was like, we could like hear the lightning, but like, we couldn't tell. So our coach went to one of our homeboys. Unfortunately, he didn't get too much playing time at the time. And he like brought him up. He's like, hey. He was like, I need you to go look out for lightning.
Because he ran over like, I'm ready, coach. He was like, I need you to go look for lightning.
And he steady looked for lightning for 5 minutes.
He actually stood there. I remember he had his hands on his hip. Looking around. We ain't gonna say no names, but no. Boy, you know what it is. He started looking. He was really looking for lightning. We was just like, dang, bro. I would have walked off the field.
After that, he got the name Lightning Boy for the rest of the time.
We called that boy Lightning.
And then there was a time where our other boys, our defensive line coach was looking for like a defensive lineman. And our homeboy was a defensive lineman, and he didn't start the time. And like the coach was like, I need a defensive lineman. He was looking at our homeboy like straight in the face. And then he pushed him aside, so I need defensive lineman.
Oh, shoot, boy. Dang, they told me about that. That was hilarious.
All right, but here's my confession. So, our quarterback was Clay Roberts, and he got hurt, unfortunately, like, I think during St. Thomas? I'm not sure. But anyway, we had like a freshman quarterback came in. And, great, shout out to Grant Gusson. He was a pretty solid quarterback, but, he was still a freshman, still very new. He still messed up on one thing. The first time Grant Gusson came in.
Gunnell.
Grant Gunnell came in. Grant Gusson's.
That's the Flash, right?
Yes.
This freaking guy.
The first time Grant Gunnell came in, we have a huddle, and like we say the play in the huddle, or like we say at the line. It was like, 60, blue 4-2, stuff like that. But all Grant Gunnell said was down. I'm like, excuse, what's the play? And our center Reese was like, just block someone in front of you, so we just blocked someone in front. And I went to him next one, hey, you got to call the play next time. I'm not going to lie to you.
Was it a pass or a run? Do you remember?
I don't remember. We just pass blocked. But during the playoffs, we were playing a team called Midland Christian, and they're pretty decent, pretty good. And like, there's this one play, like, and even St. Pius Twitter even talked about it, because this is the only time they even brought up the linemen. They said like shout out to the offensive line for blocking for like a good 30 seconds to a minute. Grant had the ball for like forever. I'm like, Grant, what are you doing? And I'm like steady blocking my man. I'm still like looking back and I'm like, this man looks like he about to throw a pick. So I took it out myself. I'm like, you know what? He's about to throw a pick. This man from me looks ready for blood. I think I need to let Grant get hit. I need Grant to learn this lesson of not holding on to the ball forever. I apologize, but it worked out at the end. You know, I let him go. We got the late hit call. He did throw a pick, so I was correct. You know, I think everything worked out for the best.
And then he became a better quarterback.
He became a better quarterback. One of the best in Texas, actually.
The best to ever play in Texas football.
I think that was because of me. So
you let
you're welcome,
your quarterback
Grant.
get hit.
Yes.
It's messed up. That's funny though. I hope he just like asks you and be like, you know what? I remember that hit, and that actually hurt. But shout out, man. Shout out, Grant Gunnell. Yes. I would tell a story about his brother that he hurt me on a play.
Really?
They got hurt on. So I don't remember the team, but I remember in our responsibilities, if the quarterback rolls out your way, we have 3 linebackers. The linebacker that's closest, so let's say he rolled out to the left, I was the left linebacker. I would go get him, and our linebackers would replace. So they had to like go at an angle. And we had some junior year, we had some fails. Me, Nelson Gunnell, and Sean Kilpatrick. So like some dogs out there. Anyways, the quarterback rolled out to the left. I'm charging. I'm finna go hit him. It's about to be a sideline kill. Nelson's like right next to me. So if he was bold enough to like cut in and try to like take both of us on, it would have been bad. Like it was one of them hits. And we both knew it. It was on our sideline. So like everybody like, boy, you saved yourself. So when it was one of them hits, we both hyped because we knew we would have like ended bro's season or game or something. Like we was about to hurt him. So he went out of bounds. We both like, and so we headbutt helmet to helmet. I don't know what we did, how that worked out, but I felt a sharp pain on my left shoulder. And it was weird. Like it was just instant down my shoulder. And my hand was numb. Mm-hmm. But I didn't want to kneel or fall to the ground because I didn't hit anybody.
Right.
And it was like, it would have been, everybody would have saw that I fell because I got hit by my own teammates celebrating. Mm. That would have been too embarrassing. Never would I allow that. So, like, my shoulder is going through Armageddon. Okay. And I'm still just, like, high-fiving my teammates, like, we was about to hit them. But in my mind, like, we kind of got close to the huddle. And I was like, Nelson, why would you? What made you do such a thing, bro? I remember it would have been a good play. I'm like, bro, my shoulder is done for.
I remember one game, and this didn't matter because I think we're up very much ahead. This is like one of the last plays too. The court, like they was like the other team was close to the end zone, and the quarterback threw a pass. Nelson could have probably intercepted it, but he like swatted it like upwards. And then the wide receiver caught it for the touchdown.
And scored. I remember that. And we were just like we were up. It was a closer game. It wasn't as like a wide margin as you think. It was a closer game. And so that like let's say they got momentum off that, they could have won. Mm-hmm. So we were just like, that happened. And then we just like, we looked at Delson. We was like, Kinfolk, just pick. If you ain't gonna pick the ball, like why you gonna swat it right into a defense? I mean, right into the receiver. What you got going on? But shout out, bro. That man, he's the running back coach at Central Arkansas right now.
Yeah, good for you, Nelson.
Good for you, bro. Hit me up, man.
But I have 2 more confessions, and I'm gonna end it out. So this was during my freshman year, and my freshman year I wasn't the most motivated. I would say I was pretty lazy, and there was one play like I was kind of like taking off. And this is during practice, and someone sneak hit me like right in my chest and like took the wind out of me. Dang. Do you remember that play, Terrell?
Huh?
Do you remember that play?
Do I? No, I don't.
You don't?
I don't recall that.
I can't remember who did it. Like I had to like get out. Like he legit knocked the wind out of me. And I was like, damn, who would do that to their own teammate?
So Max, I have a confession.
What's your?
So yeah, I mean, I was the one that hit him. For those who didn't know, but
really,
and I tried to tell you, I apologize to you then. Mm-hmm. this was freshman year, right? And you can't tell me, anybody watching, anybody listening, you cannot tell me if you were a freshman, you wouldn't did the same thing. I believe you say you wouldn't, you would have did the same thing. So
I'll hurt my friends. I learned that through anime.
Whatever, man. I'm not going through it. You lucky I don't got no time because I was getting some anime. Y'all get on my nerves over there. But legit, I don't even know why I was like right next to one of our coaches. I ain't gonna say no names. But I will say that freshman year that this coach had very good influence, or his opinion mattered to the varsity head coach. Right. So he was like, T. Frank.
Yo, I'm gonna say a name. Coach Ware. Jose blew that. I'm joking. All right, go.
That's what he said. T. Frank, go hit him. Like, just hit him right now. And I looked. He was taller than me. So I looked up and I was like, what? What do you mean? He's like, go hit him. Just clean him up. I'm like, okay, coach. And I'm charging. And in my mind, I'm like, this about to hurt. Like, I know this is going to suck for him. And I'm just like charging.
I didn't see you coming at all.
At all. And I hit him. And, I mean, you know what, Max? Let me thank you. Because I feel like maybe that hit got me on varsity.
Okay, anyways, my next confession. I'm not doing this. My next confession is this was junior year. I was very new to the offensive line. I was playing mainly defense, and I still was trying to like get the concept of all the plays. And this is our scrimmage against Episcopal, which, by the way, I meant to bring this up during our breakdown of Episcopal. Episcopal had probably one of the best D-linemen I've ever seen in Marvin Wilson. That man was a dog.
Was a beast.
That man was a beast.
Oh, thank God we just scrimmaged him. I mean, I feel like we could have went 10 for 10. I think we could have won in a game, but like from that scrimmage I played defense, so I wasn't on offense. Mm-hmm. I watched him wreck shop.
Facts.
It was bad. Like I was trying to tell him, like, put me in a fullback just to slow this man down. Marvin Wilson was a beast.
So yes, this is a scrimmage, and throughout the game, people were getting hurt. And there was like maybe a minute 50 left. And it was 7-3, 7 Episcopal. And the right tackle went down. Like I was in the second string. And the right tackle went down. And like my offensive line coach was like, Max, get in the game. All right. I'm going to help the team. We finna win this. Coach Hill just scrapped the whole game. Like he was like, nah. He just like, all right, the game's over. And like we just like forfeited. I'm like, what?
It's not funny. That's not funny.
Bro, I was so mad. I'm like, why would you just end the game?
Because scrimmages, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, you're supposed to evaluate.
And then he told me later, that, like, oh, yeah, because, like, we just, like, I didn't want, like, anyone else to get hurt. But I'm like, I call it BS at the time. That was embarrassing.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
That was wholeheartedly embarrassing. That's probably my most embarrassing high school story. Like,
hey, bro. And, like, he told us about it afterwards. And, like, initially we was like, dang, bro, that sucks. Dang, that sucks. But then he was like, I'm thinking about transferring.
I was really thinking about leaving.
And what school? You said?
I was zoned to Dawson. That's
He was finna go to Dawson. And so we was like, dang, that sucks. But then we was like, I ain't gonna lie, Max. if you tripping on
I would touch the field at Dawson.
Yeah, we were like, if you not playing down, you not finna sniff about the grass at Dawson. You said you would have?
I would have.
Oh, well, we were like, I ain't gonna lie, you might as well just stay put, buddy. Because that ain't looking at it. But it worked out.
It did work out.
Ended up starting.
But speaking of
spot,
transferring, do you want to tell your story about the transfer? About
man, all right. This got to be our last story. We got to go. Man, so junior year.
This was also after the Episcopal game.
Yes. Coach Hill was like, all right, we got a meeting. Do not be late. Right? Don't be late. Cool. So we're not going to be late. I was not late. And I'm still stick to that.
Okay.
But I want to explain why I was running tardy. Uh-huh. But I'm walking past. We had a giant mirror at window at St. Pius. Mm-hmm. So as I'm walking past, I see everybody ready. Like the whole team is ready. Mm-hmm. I looked at Coach, we called him Coach Cheese, but his name is Coach Julian. And I looked at my watch or my phone. 3 minutes. 3 minutes left until it would have been late. Mm-hmm. Looked at that. I saw Coach Cheese. I was like, I made it. He was like, yeah. I turned the corner. And I think he did that as like since I was a starter, I feel like it's like one of them, if T, not even late, if he's late, then none of y'all who don't play have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm choosing to believe. So I turned the corner. He said, T Frank, why are you late? I just confirmed that I was not late. And I was like, late? Like, I'm not late. So he told me to go outside and run a dirty 300, which I will explain what a dirty. So a dirty 300, the whole football field, you start from the end zone.
It's torture, that's what it was.
Torture, facts. You end zone to the other end zone, you had to roll. You had to roll all the way till you get to the other end zone, bear crawl across from sideline to sideline. Not crab walk. What we do?
We bear crawl to the from the end zone.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You you bear crawl from one end zone to the other. Yeah. Roll from sideline to sideline. Then what else, bro?
That was just it. Like you
had to go. No, you had to go.
We ran like every 10 yards. We rolled, run, roll, run, roll, end zone, bear crawl, run, roll, and sometimes they make us do like 3 or 4. Like that was punishment. That was not for fun. That was punishment.
Torture. So I'm like, I didn't have a car at the time. Cause if I had a car, I would have left. I ain't gonna lie. But cause my brother at the time, he went to Bel Air. I was going to transfer. If I had a car, I would have got my stuff, went home. Then I was already texting, cause we had film after that. So I'm texting my family, my brother and my mom. I'm like, hey, go ahead, get y'all coaches ready, bro. I'm going to Bel Air. End of discussion. I'm out of there. We Coach Hill and I talked afterwards, so we squashed it. But as I'm leaving, to do this punishment, I see Maxwell and our homeboy Michael walk in after me.
We wanted, after the fact, we got there, like, I don't think we were late. We got there.
You were late.
I don't think so.
You were late. If I'm late, you were late.
But, like, you weren't technically late, so I think we made it just on time. But in any case, maybe. We got there, and we see Terrell. He walking out like mad. And Coach was like, yeah, get out there, do that 300. And I'm like, dang, what's about to happen to us? He's like, all right, let's go to our film. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Bro.
Like, I thought it wasn't funny, but, like, looking back, like, that was funny, bro. Like, because I just, like.
I was furious. And, like, so I went outside, and I'm walked past Max and Mike. So I see them. So I'm like, oh, it's going to be 3 of us.
I thought we were joining him, too. I'm like, damn, we got
Bro,
this.
So I'm outside with Coach Cheese. He had Coach Cheese, like, watch me. So I'm outside, and I'm waiting, like, a good 5-10 minutes. They didn't come out with me. And so he's like, just go ahead and start. And I'm just like, what? What do you mean? And I'm out here doing these. I did the exercise. Go in, watch film, like, heated, bro. And, like, Mike was on defense, so he's in there with me. He just like, dang, that sucks, bro. And I'm like, man, I can't believe idiot is. I cannot believe that.
I see Terrell just come out. He just grass all over him. Like, damn.
Bro, like, and I sweat easily. Like, I'm sweating. You got to roll. So, and we're not practicing. We're watching film. So I'm in, like, my undershirt, still, like, school pants. Didn't expect to do no workout. So I'm like, man. And then the whole time I'm doing it. I'm just like, I'm going to Bel Air. I'm not doing this dobo. I can't believe idiot is. So I feel like we're even. I hit you, and you didn't get to work out for me.
That's not equivalent.
I mean,
it's not equivalent.
I think so. But Maxwell, we are all finished. How do you feel?
I feel great. You know, Texas and I playing right now. They did have the lead, or they.
It was literally before we started the Raiders score before halftime. It was 10-10. So we're gonna hopefully check the score before we skedaddle. But Max, where can they find us on IG?
They can find us on IG at Level Up Experience _.
You can find us on Twitter at level_up_exp. Get at us. Hit us up.
Change that one.
Yes. Get at us. Hit us up. If there's any players that we haven't. I've been getting a lot of feedback like, well, you should have put this player on the list.
I also got that feedback.
You should have put this player
like,
on
where's
the list.
Where's this person? I'm like, what do you mean, where's this person?
Like, what are you talking about? This is our list of
exactly.
what we saw. So the list can change.
You want the list?
I'm not worried about ball out Limo
or
level up. That's all I'm saying. So y'all be blessed.